Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Odd Nuts. And actually in between episodes I had recorded one, but it didn't have the audio. So because of that I couldn't post that. So I did some things, and mostly what I did was I showed a very fast way to get a lot of money in the game, where instead of mining for gold you can just use the fishing rod, and you just need to use that and can get a whole bunch of money very quickly. So if you just come over to here, and then you just come here, and as you can see I sold some of it, but what you do is you take the fishing rod and you can fish in that little spot there, and you can sell the fish right over there. So what you want to do is, if you come up here, because normally what the fish will start to do after a little bit is pile up around you, but what you can do is you just gotta come up here. Sorry, just a bunch of fish everywhere because sold some of it, but yeah. So over here, just come up onto here, and you can go all the way to here, and you can just fish, and then you just wait until that goes underwater, which doesn't take too long, and then you get yourself a fish. And because of how it works is, you see the little green dot that was right over here? The fish will come to that, they'll come to that spot whenever you fish, and then they'll bounce off there and fall down and bounce again, meaning that the fish kind of organize themselves by like the amount of fish. So the majority of the boots will end up over here, and just because of the way they bounce, and the blue fish and red fish will end up here, and then the green ones and the yellow ones end up farther out. And so don't remember where, but got the magnet on the thing, and trying to, here it is, the magnet staff. So what I'll just do is I'll just move these out of the way for a bit, and I'll just go into there. Okay, just put these into there. Okay, maybe a few more times just to get them into there so that they're not causing a bunch of lag and making problems. So we'll just leave this here. We'll just take this, and just gotta go over to here, and sorry if it's loud, there's a lot of collisions happening. So you just take this, and you just come over here, and just gotta back up, and just go all the way to where you sell them, and then you can sell them and get a lot of money. So they'll kind of just go into this sphere of fish, and pretty simple. Just gotta do a bit of fishing, and then just get, like, you can use the pan to carry the fish, and then once you get about like 1,000, I think this thing costs like a bit over 900, so you want to get about like $1,000, and then you can get it. And as you can see, it's not that hard to get money with it. And I don't know if they fixed it, but I discovered that if you can, the fish, they used to be able, maybe it was like that. Anyway, they used to have I guess they might have fixed it, but they used to have, you could be hitting them when you were using this, so that you could just stand on them and it would keep pushing upward, and you could kind of like go as high as you wanted and fly around on it. It wasn't that fast, but it was kind of cool. And yeah, so that's how much money you can get just by that little bit. And we can go and get the rest of these fish. And if you're wondering how you can get the magnet stuff really quickly using the fish, you can just go like, you just gotta find a spot like this, and then you just go, and they should, if you position it correctly, should be able to get them all to go in. And normally when you're doing it like this, you want to just stick with the blue and red ones, because they almost will always go in. But you can get the green and yellow ones in, they're just harder. And you can just go like this and get a bunch of fish this way. It might be faster than using the magnet stuff, but you gotta press the button a lot. So just do like that, 180. So yeah, and then to easily get rid of all these boots, you can just go and you just take this, and then you just come this way, and you take these, just gotta go over here and just drop it, and they'll all fall in. They should all fall in. And just bring it up, and then drop them. And then just do it again until they all go in. And because once they stop moving, they can't collide with anything. But until then, they can still collide. But if you do get a bucket like this, you really don't want to click, because then it will dump it, and if it does, it'll make a big mess, and that's not good, because then you gotta go and clean it up, and it causes a bunch of lag. Okay. So just put them in like this. If you don't have a good computer, if you just have like a really bad one, then you might not want to use this, because it can be like really laggy, because you have to have all of the objects are colliding with each other and the computers are trying to calculate it, so it can cause a lot of lag. But it worked pretty well. And even just like the boots from it are, I wouldn't say that it's better than gold, because they're only worth like $1 each or something, but they're not that bad. So like if you get like 1,000 boots, it's like $1,000, so pretty good. And just get the fish out of there, and then leave that there, and then we can go over here. And then just, you can also do this, which I found out. You can do it like this and collect everything, which could kind of be useful maybe. But you gotta be careful of moving it around, because like that happens. Oh no. Okay. Here's the stuff. Worried it was gonna be in the middle of all the fish, which would not be good at all. But we can just take these fish and then back up this way. And yeah, pretty simple to do. You do have to have a bit of patience, but not that. It doesn't take too long to get this. And I don't know if it's like better than gold. It could be, but it might not be. If you had an automatic system set up, then it might not be better, but pretty good. And yeah. So we're just gonna take these fish and sell them all and see how much money we get for all of it. It is kind of hard to tell exactly where you are though when you're doing it, because you gotta go backing up the whole time. It's not too bad. Just gonna go this way, and then up over here. And once you dump them all onto the table, you want to kind of do it quickly before they all fall off, so that way you can get as little of them that you gotta do it multiple, so you don't have to do it as many times over and over. And yeah. Also, when we do get the like final results from this, that is gonna be like the money like that's earned from it will be not counting all of like the money that is in there during the end. It won't be exactly how much money it gives, but the fish you saw, that wasn't all the fish, because there was like another episode, and we do not want this. We don't want all this money to be going into there, because that would be pretty bad. So I'm just gonna put it up here on the rock so that we'll see it and it will not get picked up by this. And also, you could wait for the prices of the fish to go higher, because I believe the highest they can go is 5, and that means that they're worth more. So you want to wait till it's 5, and you don't want to be using the arrows to tell if it's good or bad, because it could say that like if the price was like maybe 3 and it has a green arrow because it went to 4, then that might not be good, because just because it's a green arrow doesn't mean it's a good price. And same thing for the other ones. It just shows if it went up or down since the previous day, so you should keep that in mind. And I wonder how much money we'll get just from these boots. Okay. So, it does kind of make a bit of a mess, but it's not too bad. And as you can see, we kind of already cleared up a lot of it. And, yeah. So, we can just finish clearing this out over here. And this is most of the remaining fish, so I don't think we'll have to do that many more times, and then just a quick going around putting the remaining fish in the bucket, and should be good. I don't know the exact distance of how far away you can go from these fish before like the magnet staff will not be picking them up anymore. But you can kind of go a bit, not sure. And when you're going backward here, there's not just like one way to go. There's kind of multiple ways to get in or out. So if something like that happens where you have a bunch of lag, and then that's a perfect example. But like if something like that happens and all the fish are stuck in there, and for some reason you want to enter there, like if you left your magnet stuff in there, then you can actually go in, because there's a few entrances, which I can show you. Nope. So if you just look over this way, there is, not here, I don't know why there's this little area here. They might put something in there, but there's a way in over here, and over there, and I guess you might be able to use this as an entrance and exit, I guess, but it wasn't intended to be one, I think. And then of course there's the stairs, so you can get on the roof and jump out that way. So if you do end up having like that happen, but yeah, no worries. So I'll just put these onto here, and yeah, so pretty easy, simple way to get a bunch of fish, boots, and then money. Okay. Also, sorry if it takes a while for this video to be posted. Kind of was doing this because it does go pretty fast, but it does take a while to get this many fish because, yeah, like, it is kind of hard to do it because you gotta be waiting for it every time, but it's not too long. I'm sure anyone could do it. It doesn't take that long to do, but we really don't want this money to go in there, because if it does, we'll never be able to get it out. So already like that, that's about 3,000. That's about like, yeah, 3,000, because we had to buy this with the money. What you didn't see, but yeah. Okay, so just getting these boots in. And it's kind of weird that in the game that there's all of these fish and boots, and like when you started, it was like there was just as many as there was like water in there. So, well, launched there. That's cool. Someone might be able to use that as some fast mode of transportation. Fish launcher. Okay, so just this. Take this out of the water over to here. Okay. I'm just gonna get all these fishies. Okay. So, it doesn't take that long to get them all, but again, gold mining could be faster. Plus, once you set up an auto, like gold miner, it would be probably a lot faster. But I don't know about how you could use the fish catchers, the automatic fish catchers, if those work any better, or if we could just like fill like the river near the normal area with those, if that would work better. I'm not sure, I haven't really used them that much. But yeah. So, just taking these fish over here. Okay, so gotta be careful when you're doing this, because you don't want to be dumping the stuff, like all these fish, like, you gotta be careful. And the controls of the game are kind of hard to get used to, like, you can't click to pick up something, you gotta press E, and yeah, so had a couple times where when I was doing this at the beginning, that like if I had something in a pan, I kept dropping it every time I would click, and it would go everywhere. So you really don't want to do that with the fish. So you might want to get used to the controls before you do this, especially with that giant bucket of boots. Okay. Because if you did with that, then yeah. Simple, just picking up the fish, going up here, and then down. Okay. A few more. Almost done. Okay. I'm sure that you can build a automatic system that would get a bunch more than this, but like for the early game, the fishing rod doesn't cost that much. It's pretty not expensive. Like, it's pretty good. Just see how much. Okay, so we can add this all up for our total at the end. Okay. So, yeah. Just duck those in. Okay. That just goes into there. And a few more lying over there, but mostly we're done. So maybe just one more time just getting these fish here, and then I think that'll be good. I've gotten most of them. Okay. I think this will give maybe about 4,000 after we do the boots, maybe. Maybe that's kind of like the goal, I guess. Because like those two fish are just by themselves is 35. Why are these ones? That's weird. They're like staying still. That might be a glitch. Okay, I'll just leave that over there. And then we can put this up here. And that makes almost 3,000 plus this, which is like 900 something, I think. So I'll just take this and walk it all the way over here. I think it's this way. And also, if you want to know where to go to get to there, it's past the shop on this road. It's like that and the thing in there, the relics area, is where you can. That's like the only things over there, pretty much. And let's just sell these and see how much we get. Okay, only 125. Not bad, but. And then we'll just throw the money we got for boots into there, and we get another giant boot, which is also the same. So, okay, we can take. Oh, I wasn't lagging there. Okay. Okay, making sure we still have that because it was lagging for some reason, but. Just over this way we can see what the total is. I also did get another pan for this because of that way instead of having to take it back every time. So yeah, this is like $3,000, and that was just from a bit of fishing, which it took a while, but it wasn't too bad. So we got all of this, and then we got that, the fishing rods in there, and this was about another, about, I think it was like, yeah, 1,000, so say about a little bit under 4,000. And then, I also got one of these, just so that, yeah. And then we can just take this, put it in there without it falling out, maybe. There we go. And then we can just unstuck, and there we go. That's how you can just teleport, kind of. It doesn't work for all places, because there's different places that it unstuck you to, so yeah. Also, it probably was a lot more, because I did sell a bunch of it in the other video, which didn't get posted, so yeah, it's probably more like 5,000, maybe 6,000, but yeah, now we got 4,500, and we can pretty much kind of get whatever we want. But I think that's gonna wrap it up for this episode. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!